we live in a world of mass production and instant gratification. Everywhere you look around you, everything is mass produced. It's made cheaply and as quickly as possible. It's not made to last, and we want to change that trend. We want to build things that will be here from now on, that people can treasure, they can pass down, and things that were just, they make you catch your breath because you can't duplicate it. We want people to look at this thing in 200 to 300 years and wonder who drove the chisel that made this table, how much sweat and labor went into it, you know? Hi, my name is Daniel Casey of Casey Arms. We are a traditional shop. My actual title would be traditional knife and gunsmith, but we branch out to many avenues. We love doing quality, custom, heirloom, one-of-a-kind pieces, whether it be a chandelier, a gate, or a pipe tomahawk, a rifle, a knife, or a sword cane. We absolutely love a new challenge. We love to branch out and build things that we've never done before, and Think Studios presented us with an opportunity to do this in building their conference table for them. We were really excited to be able to build this conference table for Think Studios. When Matt and I first sat down, we kind of hashed out a plan of what he wanted and what I envisioned, and then I went home and kind of drew him a sketch or a blueprint of what we wanted built for him. So we had to go find every piece for this table, and that was kind of fun. We found all the walnut lumber in a small town outside of Searcy called Pangburn, and it all came from one tree that got knocked down after a tornado. So that's kind of a little bit of salvage and recycle there. We took all this lumber that had been stacked in a barn for 2 to 3 years to a kiln in Carlisle, Arkansas, and had it dried before we brought it to a friend's cabinet shop, and we biscuited and butt screwed all of this wood together so it's going to stay together forever. And then next we had to come up with iron wagon wheels and gears to make the steampunk style kind of centerpiece of the table, which is underneath and really brings the table together. And then we forged 60 iron nails to hold the corner brackets, the center brackets, and the edge trim onto the table. Underneath the table we used one iron wheel from a corn planter that we cut in half to fit underneath the table, and then we used an iron wagon wheel in the center, complemented by gears from transmissions and chain link drives on each side. I think that one of my favorite parts is the corner brackets because they really break up the wood. You get some steel to wood contrast, and the hand forged square headed nails just bring it all to life. So the table sits on top of 3 legs with a 3/8 inch thick steel plate, 10 inches wide, 34 inches long, times 3 going down the table. So it's super strong and sturdy. You can't even budge it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to inlet our last center cable bracket into the tabletop over this hole. So if there's ever a PowerPoint presentation, anything like that, you can run cables through the tabletop. So I'm going to gather my tools and we'll go ahead and do that. So altogether we used one double-rimmed iron wheel from a corn planter. We probably used 8 to 10 old gears. We used a large iron wagon wheel from an old machine shop in Bald Knob, Arkansas. Then we have the locally harvested walnut from Pangburn, Arkansas. And then we hand forged 60 iron nails. We made 4 corner brackets for the table and inletted them into the tabletop. We made 2 center brackets with ports for cables to go through. And we had to bring all of this together to make a really one-of-a-kind piece, and we can't wait to see it, where it's gonna live from now on, and see how it looks.
So today we've got a real treat for you, especially for all you DIYers who like to do projects at home.